Well, this is another commentary I decided to do. Yes, again, this is pairing on with Pokemon Black, and man, my hair was really weird back then. Had more the Jill Valentine kind of look, which I actually do kind of favor a little bit more. I like having long hair and all, but it's kind of hard to manage. I'm actually thinking about cutting it at some point. Anyway, this video was, again, like Pokemon Black, was really hard to work on because I was still trying to figure out how to render videos and still how to work on videos. I mean, I've done video stuff before, like at school and stuff, years prior, but the problem was, I never actually had to edit full stories and stuff. It was just like little snippets and whatnot. This was definitely an interesting story to do because I had to mix two stories essentially in here. And by that I mean there was first obviously the original, then there was the revised version of the story, so I had to put that together, kind of, like I had to fix certain parts, that way it makes it coherent sense. What else is there really to talk about, because I got like 2 minutes to kill here. There's not really much to talk about with this one, because, to be honest, it's just more of a straightforward lost episode pasta that I often do. I mean, this one was a bit shorter than other ones I've done. Like I mentioned before, I was originally going to do the author of Lost episode 1, I could never say his name right, and I was going to do that next, but I realized I don't have enough time, so I'm just going to quickly do this one. But with that in mind, this is also another one I originally read before, like it was a little bit after I read the Pokemon Black one, if I'm correct, back in 2012, I think. Well, actually, I read a lot of Pokemon ones before I read a bunch of Lost episode ones. Then trust me, there are definitely a lot more Lost episode ones to go. I'm doing that Alpha Autopsy one eventually, within the month, I think, because I want to do something special before I move to a different house, and it's gonna be, like I said before. Well, actually, I didn't say it before, but I'm doing this big Teen Titans Go thing, and I want to make it really special. Well, you'll see. Anyway, it's good. They're both good connect somehow. Anyway, this video, it just, yeah, I got nothing to say. I mean, I don't hate it. I liked it. I liked the pasta. In fact, it was one of the first videos on my my channel that really got into major popularity, like good views and stuff. It was definitely interesting to say the least on what stories I was going to read from this point on, because obviously I was going to read more interesting stories and stuff. Like I've done the other Pokemon Creepypastas. There's some I haven't had a chance to do yet, but there's some really strong voice stories that I've done so far. There's that Max and Ruby one I did. There's the Arthur one, the Gumball one, Ed and Eddie, and there's just a ton more that's coming up. And obviously there's gaming stories I want to do. There's some original stories, like I got that Cleveland Show Creepypasta I'm trying to finish up, and unlike other Lost episode stories, it's not gonna be like, oh well, I found this on the street and now it's full of blood and gore and Cleveland kills everyone. No, it's actually gonna be it's actually been well thought out, so I'm just trying to think of a name for that. But as I'm closing up, this was definitely an interesting episode to work on. It really, it was really an interesting thing to get done. It really started to put my channel to somewhat popularity, and by my Little Mermaid thing, I was good to go.